Hello students, good morning and welcome to the class today. So today we will discuss about the root. In the previous class we discussed about the photosynthesis, transpiration with respect to the leaf. But today we will discuss about the roots. So first of all you can see here the children are watering the plants and now. So which of the plant is in the soil? We know that the part which is in the soil is called as a root. So here let's discuss the activity number 6. You would require 2 pots, some soil, khurpi for digging, blade or a pair of scissors and water. This activity is to be done in group of 4 to 5 students. So select the 2 weeds. Weeds means unwanted plants of the same kinds from an open ground and dig them out. So take care that their roots do not break. Plant one of the weed is in the soil in pot A. So you have to do the activity. This activity asks us to dig 2 small plants with roots and plant them separately, one with root and another without root. Here you can see one plant is having a root and another do not have. So here the both plants are watered regularly. You have to water the plants regularly, but one is without root, isn't it? So does this activity help you to understand the function of the root? Yes, this activity definitely tells you the function of root. How? The observation after the few days, you can see the plant without the root will down after some day. So what it is, plant require the minerals and water through the soil to prepare their own food, and they absorb the minerals and water through the root. In the second plant, here in the B part, the second plant, the root was absent, so plant did not get required minerals and the water. As a result, plant will down. So roots have a function in absorbing the water and minerals from the soil. So here activity number 7, we have to do activity number 7. Activities number 7 asks us to germinate seeds of gram and maize on wet cotton and see if we can separate their root from cotton. So here you can see here the young plants grown on cotton wool. So observation is, we can see here we could not easily pull out the plants from the soil, right? We dug them out. The roots help in holding the plant firmly in the soil. They are said to anchor the plant to the soil. So basically the observation is that the separation of gram root was little more difficult than the uprooting maize root from the cotton. So here the explanation is given in the activity number 7. If we discuss the activity number 7, then we will able to understand the previous activity also. So in the figure 7.16, you can see here, carefully look at the root of the gram plants you have pulled out from the cotton wool. Do they look like the roots shown in the 7.16? Yes, you can see here the roots are different. The roots of cotton and the seed plant is completely different. Maize plant is completely different. So how about the root of maize plant? Write gram or maize in the blank space and figure out the matchings. So you have to tell the features or characteristics of the root present in the maize and the gram. So in this activity, roots of the maize is longer, you will observe, without any secondary root, while the gram root has a secondary root. Secondary root means one root is coming out from the primary one. So this is type of root that depend on the type of plant and the environment. So अगर रूट प्लांट डिफरेंट है तो उनके रूट्स भी डिफरेंट टाइप्स के होंगे. So maize grows in the areas with less water its root go down in the soil to absorb water. While we compare the gram, if it grows in well irrigated soil, in such soil water is present in a sufficient amount, so its root is designed to absorb water at a lesser depth. So this is it about the development of root, and we will discuss it further in the activity 9 here. In the activity 9, go to an open ground where many weeds are growing. Dig out a few weeds, wash the soil of the roots and observe them. Do you see that all the weeds that you have dug out have either the kind of roots? So in this activity you have to study the relationship between the types of root and the types of venation. Types of venation we already discussed in the previous class. You can see the video in the previous class I have shared. The types of venations are parallel venation and the reticulate venation, which we discussed. So here you can see the venation is an arrangement of veins in the plants. Plants have either the parallel venation or the reticulate venation, and the venation depends on the arrangement of xylem. And what is xylem now? Xylem is in vascular tissue. Students प्लीज़ ध्यान से सुनिए, xylem एक टिश्यू है, vascular tissue है, that is present in the plants. So here, and also it carries the water and minerals to all parts of the plant. So in plants with tap root, xylem is more organized and advanced. So such plants have a parallel venation, while in plants with fibrous root like gram, xylem is unorganized and less advanced, so they have a reticulate venation. So here the tap root and fibrous root are given. We will study the characteristics of these. So the main root is called as a tap root. If you see here, the main root is present, so we can call it as a tap root. So the main root is called as a tap root, and the smaller root are called as a lateral root. Also, all roots seem similar and these are called as the fibrous root. अगर आपको सारी रूट्स सिमिलर दिखाई दे रही हैं, आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पर कि सारी रूट्स सिमिलरली कॉमनली ग्रोन आउट हो रही है. सो बेसिकली क्या है, ये सब फाइब्रस रूट्स के फीचर्स हैं. अगर सिंपल एक ही रूट्स है और उसमें से सेकेंडरी रूट्स ग्रोन अप हो रही हैं तो बेसिकली वो क्या है, टैप रूट. और अगर fibrous root है तो basically all roots seem similar and they are called as a fibrous roots. So the explanation of two roots are given in your NCERT. So here you have to take two examples. This is your homework. You have to take two examples, name of the plants, two plants, whatever you can take, maize plant, you can take cotton plant, you can take gram plant, and the type of venation you have to write, and type of root also you can write. You will see the relationship between the leaf venation, also between the roots. So the root absorb the water and minerals from the soil, and the stem conducts these to leaves and other parts of the plant. So roots का basically function क्या होता है? Roots का function ये होता है कि ये water and minerals को conduct करता है, water and minerals को absorb करता है. कहाँ से? Soil से absorb करता है and transport it to all parts of the plant. So the leaves prepare the food. Of course we know that the leaves prepare the food by the process of photosynthesis. This food travels through the stem and is stored in the different parts of the plant. So this food travels throughout the plant and stored into different parts of the plant. We eat some of these as root, like carrot, radish, sweet potato, turnip and tipoca. We also eat many other parts of the plant where the food is stored. So here the example, a stem as two-way street. You can see here. Yeah, so this is all about today. We discussed about the roots today. In the next class we will discuss about the flower. Please go through the video. If you have any doubt you can ask me in the WhatsApp. You can ask me anywhere. You can ask me in the Google Classroom also, but it's more preferable to ask the questions on the WhatsApp. So please, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you. Have a nice day.